Around here, we call groundhogs whistle pigs. Since we didn't call them groundhogs, we couldn't have Groundhog Day. Back when Mr. Glass was 7 years old, he met Sherry Whistlepig in Endless Park. They had a fun day. The next day was the last Wednesday in August, and he went to her home, which was a burrow in the park. Sherry saw her shadow and got scared. She started hibernating right away. Young Mr. Glass noticed the weather turned cool that very day. It was the start of fall. So Mr. Glass created Whistlepig Wednesday. Since then, he goes to the park very early on the last Wednesday of every August and brings his friend Sherry out to check her shadow. If she sees her shadow, summer is over. It's like Groundhog Day, except it's about when summer ends.
That was the kind of story that makes a monkey think about shadows. How come George's shadow didn't predict when the seasons changed? Was a Whistlepig shadow different from a monkey shadow? Aren't all shadows the same? Can you lose your shadow? Now he had two shadows to compare. They both looked the same, except one was shaped like a monkey and the other a dachshund. George explained that both shadows moved over stuff the same way, and neither one predicted the weather. But Hundley had a dog shadow. To see if a Whistlepig shadow was different, he needed to see a Whistlepig shadow. Hundley never really noticed a shadow before. It looked dirty. Logically, if you want to call a Whistlepig, you'd whistle. It was Sherry. Now he could compare shadows. Except she had no shadow at all. George had no shadow either. Because the sun was behind a cloud. She didn't come out, but now he knew where she lived. So he'd just come back early tomorrow and be here when she came out for Whistlepig Wednesday. When George came back, the sun was barely up. And Sherry wasn't up at all. He got in position so she couldn't get out without him knowing. Then he fell asleep. Just like every year, Mr. Glass showed up early, all alone, and set up his video camera.
Sounds like Sherry has a cold. I better do this fast and quietly and not wake her up. All done. If she were awake, she would have seen her shadow.
Have a fun morning?
It was an unusual Whistle Pig Wednesday this morning. Watch.
George?